lot of people have never been affected by the Jews one way or the other, and yet they feel this incredible anger and bitterness out of them, and it's insane. And there's something deeply wrong about it. And the Jews were used to bring reality to the world. And what I mean by that is, whether you believe the Bible or whether you like the Bible, they were used to write that book. And that is an astounding book. And it's also a mirror back to humanity of themselves. It's a mirror of what we actually are, both good and bad. And it's a very accurate mirror of where we're at and what we really are as people. And of course, a lot of people just hate that. And then, of course, the Jews are how Jesus came into the world. And so you have, again, whether you believe in those things, no matter what you think about them, these are realities that occur. These are historical realities that happened because of the Jews. The Jews were used to bring these things in, and people just get mad about it. And
but why do people,
ridiculous.
Why is it throughout history they always get blamed? What is it for? Is it because people are mad about that?
I believe so. I believe that's the deeper spiritual issue behind
it. Because it's such a small group. Why are people so...
I know. Oh, and most of them are just absolutely wonderful people. And you're just like, oh, what? I mean, they're intelligent. They build great stuff.
And you told me that they stand for everything that the left has been pushing, like gay rights and all this stuff, that they're so progressive. It snapped something in my brain, because I realized that's why the Democrats fell apart, and I watched it happen, because old school Democrats and the celebrities support Israel, and the new woke left doesn't. And I watched their brains snap because of it, because the celebrities are so liberal they can't even breathe, right? And they support Israel. And then you told me, Allie, Israel is the left. They have let in everything that the left wants.
Oh yeah, they're 100% on the left. I mean, Israel is an extremely liberal country. They have a handful of conservatives over there. It is an extremely liberal country, and liberal people hate it.
And they think that they could go to Palestine and be trans.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good luck.
Go to Palestine and try to be trans. Give it a shot.
I'm a non-binary Palestinian. My name's Asher. I'm a non-binary. Her name is always Asher.
My name is Asher.
Poor little girl. She's trying to be...
Oh, my God. No, that's my 5 cents on that.
Yeah. But you said that they brought a certain reality.
Well, they brought this
that's why people hate them. People hate reality.
Exactly. There's the connection.
But you're saying it's the reality of Jesus. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
is that why you've always been obsessed with the Jewish people and reading about it and talking about it?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, and there's no history in the world like the history of the Jews and their book. I mean, again, whatever perception you have of it, there's nothing like it.
We don't have...
They brought this spiritual reality into the world that is wonderful, and it's difficult, and it tells you truthful things that are hard to deal with. And I believe it's subconscious. In other words, there's just this sort of irritation with the fact that even people who don't know their history don't know that they brought that in. There's just this pressure against them that is in the world. But it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
It's so crazy once you see it, and then they get blamed for literally everything, and they get called
because of that.
The oppressor. The oppressor.
The oppressor. There's nobody in the last 2,000 years that has been as oppressed as the Jews. Other groups, from the Irish Catholics to whoever you want to talk about, have been oppressed for periods of time, on and off. The Jews were hammered for 2,000 years by all sorts of people.
Why is this not showing?
All sorts of people have just hammered.
We've also been eating Swedish candy. It's awesome.
So anyway,
yeah,
it's terrible.
It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah, and then people call them the oppressors.
Yeah, and then they say there's no other argument to have. That was some of the first videos I saw. I was like, oh, I need to do deeper research on this, and it was like, you can't do deeper research because Israel's the oppressor, and that's it. Bottom line. And then Kamala and Biden were sending Israel money, and all the old school leftists were supporting them. And then they said that we had to support Kamala. In my brain, I was like, you guys are idiots. This doesn't. Yeah, it's yeah.
Well, of course, the old school Democrats. I mean, the Jewish people fund the Democrat Party in serious ways.
Right. Yeah.
Serious ways.
That's why this whole thing,
it
really opened my eyes to the whole thing, because I was like, wait, I'm watching the left self-destruct right now, and it was fascinating.
It's hard to find. There are Jewish people who are conservative and voted for Trump and all that, but let me tell you, not that many. I mean, most Jewish people are very liberal. They vote Democrat, lock, stock, and barrel, and have for many years. And now all these people on the left and in the Democrat Party just hate it.
Yep.
The modern Democrat Party wouldn't exist without the support of the Jewish people. It wouldn't.
Oh my God.
Their financial support is critical to the Democrat Party. And yet the average members hate them.
Okay, so you wanted to add something on about the...
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to say that for people who are willing to look at the other side of the story, to look at Jewish history honestly and openly and want to really find out the other side to this story, this is a marvelous way to do it right here. This is Paul Johnson. He's a brilliant historian, and these books are just deeply researched. I mean, and they're excellent. They're written very, very well. So, but this book will give you a real idea of the history of the Jewish people, and and it's not all about the Bible and the scriptural side of it. It's their history in a more the more secular sense of who they are as people and interacting with the rest of the world. It isn't just It's not just about the Old Testament and all that stuff. It's more about their history, especially their history from AD 70 on. And the period that I'm talking about, that you see them, there's this terrible pattern of them getting hurt by various groups of people. And it's a very sad thing, but if you want to find out about it, you can do it right here.
It'll make you cry.
It'll make you cry.
Thank you. Yeah, this video is for educational purposes only. So nice to meet you though, honey.